Hello and welcome back to yet another part on Genshin Impact. Again, been a little while. Preoccupied with stuff like Horizon Zero, Forbidden West and stuff like that.
There
Whoops.
have been many poorly written applications lately. I guess I'll just have to reject them all.
That's one way to solve the problem. After last time I've done some more work. And, no, not in this game, but, well, we have more opportunities. I can either get for Kamisato Ayato, get Sino. I have enough stars to get some summons on, so I thought, why not? If we go to our characters, we see that yeah, don't have a lot. So I'm thinking I'm gonna try to look for Sino, so I have a good Electro character. Since we already have a good Hydro in Mona. And you know, thanks to Alhaven, I already have the desert anyway, so might as well. Look. Get nothing. Huh. Cookie Shinobu, nice though. Let's go to the shop and see if we can get something over here. Nope. Got enough for one more attempt. No, still nothing. Oh boy. Figures that I'm unlucky. And on the mobile, I got lucky as hell because I managed to get both Rina and the doctor one after another. So that was more than a little bit of luck. I forgot the name. His name's probably here. Story quest. I played his story quest too, so I should know his name. Baiwu. Yeah, Baiwu? Yeah, Baiju. Literally, normally I can't get anything until I got the, you know, the pity pull. But that time around I just got him right up the bat right after getting Farina. Good Shinobu's also pretty nice. I mean, not the Electro I wanted, but I am not gonna say no to that. Also saving up on my mobile account for another Geo character. Because goddamn they don't get enough Geo characters. Okay, what the fuck's... The fuck? Oh. Okay, why did it just show me that? Okay. Oh yeah, we did the mission for the prerequisite mission of going to Inazuma. Yep. Another upside down statue. I can also claim the key, so let's just... I have keys, so I should probably just get someone in. Why are all these locked? Yeah. Let's just get started to Inazuma. I think we're gonna meet Kazuha soon, or was that the event? I've really been a long time. It's a shame how they do the event missions, though. You don't... Like, if you're coming in late into the game, you're basically missing a lot of story and, you know, fun events that were pretty interesting. Like, I've just missed out on quite a number of them, but the most interesting one is when Fischl first came out. Because you also got to meet Scaramouche. Yeah. It also changes the dialogue when you first meet him in Inazuma, because you technically already met the guy.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss. Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you.
Aww.
And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? He said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets he still has lots more to tell us.
Oh boy.
And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Then Paimon will be sure to keep up the good work.
You know, she kind of becomes less of a guide since leaving Liyue, because she doesn't know much about the other nations besides Mondstadt and Liyue. She just reads books and tells afterwards.
Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey... Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her. Ooh, Paimon supports that idea. Just the thought of it's so satisfying.
Ah,
Well,
boy.
we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next...
To Japan! I mean, Inazuma.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already! Atsuko in Liyue Harbor! She's from Inazuma! Let's see what she has to say!
Oh boy. Oh fuck. I was meant to use my skill. Flicker. Because this is handy. No, it probably... Yeah, I'm still not far close enough. Is there... Yeah, there's one here. Gotta hate that this game has a stamina cap. And especially what you have to do to increase it. Ugh. At least I only have to do it all the way for in Mondstadt and Liyue, and not in the other nations as well. That would also mean a bigger stamina cap.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, boy.
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
Great! We came to the right person!
Or the
but
wrong
the chance
one.
of success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out. But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me. Ah, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
Not the lightning
What a
one.
horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
This is what I'm talking about. After Leeway Mondstadt, Paimon has to learn as much as we have to, because she doesn't know much about the other nations.
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liyue Chising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling.
Yeesh.
It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there. You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain.
And thunder.
Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Well, I
Seems
guess-
like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
Oh boy.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
In order to get seasick, you need to be in motion without your control. You're flying! You're floating. How the fuck do you get seasick? You should be seasick permanently if that's the case.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be out of the way. The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux Fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beidou.
Oh boy, that's also that's one of my favorite Electros. 4 stars at least. Because damn, that counter ability of hers is ridiculous. Yeah, there it is. There's the ship. So I need to go through here first. It means running through, well, trial by fire, let's say that much. This is gonna be fun. Oh god damn it, Bennett is also dead! Bennett, no! Why did I forget to heal?
Look at you, Boozehound!
Here you are. A process of elimination.
Fate is upon you. Scratch that. Get out of here!
Flicker.
Well, that's one out of the way. But I'm not gonna have that same amount of luck with the other. Oops.
Right.
I know they're around here. Just like it. I think they're on the other side. Best way to get there. Just go on top of there, then hang glide. Which is easier thanks to Haytham's skill. What the? Oh, you son of a bitch! No, I'm gonna drown! I don't want to drown you, fuck! Cheeky ass. This makes it easier for next time round.
Here you are.
Yeah, either kicking or Haven are really good for this kind of thing. Oh fuck. Because they have the whole blinking ability. I think you can also just run up here.
Yep.
Why do you have limited stamina in a massive open world game like this? Whoever thought that one out is sadistic.
Flicker.
Oh, see, there's also one of those Geo hyperstick things here. Huh, catch me if you can, you pricks. Haven is like a mountain goat. You jump, skip everywhere. I need to go this way, so... Didn't I get it? I was right there! What the fuck? Oh, that's a big part.
Flicker.
There we go. Now I can just float over there. A little extra distance comes a long way. The extra stamina would be even better, but I'm not gonna waste my time with that right now. Unfortunately, I have to. Which way? Oh yeah, all the way up top. Our matey. I just crashed on top of someone. Oh, here we go.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatuian Osile, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said.
Yeah, they often play games together. She doesn't like it because it's too fancy for her.
She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person, judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing. I guess that time has come.
Floating thing! Best description.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing! It's Paimon!
I thought it was emergency food ration.
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Oh, you're gonna get more weird ones, trust
Pay
me.
it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
That's an interesting description.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
I just love this dude. He's so smooth. God damn it.
Well, I can't argue with that. Okay, then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily. Especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also,
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue.
Oh boy, don't start crouching tigers. I'm having Bob in my head already.
And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
Turn a few heads in the opposite direction to stop participating.
but we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains.
Lord.
As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent.
Which is also why they have the whole no vision rule in the competition, because, well, you possibly get one from the competition.
Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Let's go to Japan, boys.
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
You just want her to take part in your tournament.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
God damn it, I love the poetic types. I'm gonna see if I can get up there. Hey, fam. I'm pretty sure. It's a shame I couldn't see his head poking out from the other side. That would be cool. Hey, fam. Earth to El Haytham. I don't think your head's supposed to do that. How the fuck are you supposed to get up there? I did it before, I knows that. Oh. Do I have to go on the sides? Oh, I'm out of stamina, so I probably start understanding how gravity feels in a couple of seconds. Oh, god damn it. Yay, let's walk through the killer death robots. Field flower, right? But fucking bows and ashes of their enemies. Now that I think about it, how is the level of my main person? Let's see.
Flicker.
Otherwise, I really like Genshin, but gameplay-wise, Star Rail is a bit better. A lot better. Because goddamn stamina, running all over the place,
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are.
Yeah, here we go.
Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against? Hello! Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, we heard a rule about that.
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Roundhouse kick. Nice.
I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them. And...
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work. Mm-hmm. Alright, we're gonna keep looking
Just
around.
letting us know of the power gap.
I'll see you in the arena. But I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
Yeah, that's a different tune you'll be singing soon enough, pal. I mean, heck, I don't remember that so many people are just gonna run away because we participate.
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible.
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his.
It doesn't ring a bell.
You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensive. To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without...
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a Grand Master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting... Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Lingshan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
See you in the arena.
I really feel like having to brush up on my Chinese mythology and stuff like that, because it is a pretty interesting culture. Except that all the names are even weirder than the Japanese ones. Just my opinion, though. Nothing personal for... Yeah.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash, too? If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
We have an edgy boy over here. Everybody run away.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person.
Oh, god damn it, not one of these idiots.
I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on with just about everyone socially.
Well, that last one is a surprise.
In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet. Because there's one thing I'm still missing.
Humility.
A vision.
God damn it.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So, they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament. Ha! You don't mince your words, do you? Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Debatable. God damn it. Do you
So,
serious?
to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average.
Ouch.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing. Come on, let's go sign up.
Good sir, you have my sympathy for working for that idiots. Yeah, time for the other competitors to start turning their heads around. To run away.
Chinksa Village Arm Wrestling Champion, huh? Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Oh, did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god? It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
Why are you looking so smug, Paimon? They're not talking
I
about
trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Let's see. We have options. Defeated the Fatui Harbinger. It was more of a draw. Saved the Fallen. I think I've done this one before, so let's go with the dragon.
Yeah, put that down. And also, defeated the Fatui Harbinger child.
Whoa.
Might as well declare her the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
There we go.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot.
It's probably underwhelming what happened before. Two fucking treasure hoarders, get out of here.
Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Yep.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh,
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
Because the legend needs to grow!
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being here.
I mean, with what we've done, we already would have had one vision if we couldn't already control Animo and Geo. Oh wait, and Endra, because I already got into Sumeru.
Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings. In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right? Alright, it's showtime!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please...
Let's kick some heinies.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
Oh my...
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
I'm gonna kick this ass!
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I kicked this ass so fast I couldn't keep up. Oh no. There goes Captain Perfect. Oh no.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
I'm going to feel bad because I wanted to hear what the hell we was going to talk about.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability.
Restraint? It took 3 seconds to kick his ass!
Oh, come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
I like how the poet goes, you fought well.
All right, then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too. So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Are we getting the golden buzzer here? Jesus, is it a Got Talent show?
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Yeah, true.
Huh. To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
To be fair, we would have kicked the other ones in also for less than 3 seconds.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about.
I mean, realistically, we should have
We're
taken
finally
all of them
here,
out by
folks.
ourselves.
The real
we
show
still
is
kicked
about
their
to
ass in
begin.
less than a minute.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
I am the storm that is approaching.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll...
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure...
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose.
Don't worry. Take some time to compose yourself.
What you got?
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for.
Let's just
The
attack him,
semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
Oh.
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
And you're a weak one. I'm gonna kick your ass so hard your mom's gonna feel it. Or mine before. I'm holding back, by the way, if they say anything else. Oh boy. Wait, why the fuck is he level 90? What?
Pretty good.
Why does he pull a smoke bomb?
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right! For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body.
You should be she got a vision and she tried to get rid of it on multiple occasions. She tried to smash it, she yeeted it off the top of the floating building, and it just kept coming back.
I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow! Now that's true straight talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
I'm gonna forget you exist. Have fun.
By the way, do you know...
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick, so don't get too cocky.
Always thinking of Zebra from Toriko when someone says cocky.
Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Don't be getting cocky, kid.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance. I myself was eliminated in the third round. Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way...
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent, quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps. I faltered for but a brief moment, but before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league.
That's how the rock, paper, scissors works.
Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Speed, technique, strength, stuff like that. Speed beats power, power beats technique, and technique beats speed.
Hey there!
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place.
Of course.
His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshun clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment. So I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here.
Oh, alright then.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
Where's the cocky dude? Where is...
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
I mean...
Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind. And it could have cost you the match.
I was holding back.
But you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you...
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battle. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
AKA a Ronin.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill?
Fair point.
I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the...
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats...
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
Post-match entertainment. Oh boy. Oh wait! I have something of the other kind. I have... well, I wouldn't say geez, that's more for Rena's job, but I can walk on water, damn it! Is he going over the... he's over to the islands, so fuck it. Oh. Yeah, Farina does it better with her water walking. Just straight up Jesus it.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say, it would cause some unwanted misunderstanding. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match. When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible.
He can use aura in the wind.
Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves.
You know, with him, you never know when he's being poetic or actually being serious. That's just his nature.
It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
Says the floating fairy.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
We're still getting always hints about what the fuck Paimon is. I mean, we don't see many of those running around.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell! It's weird!
He's actually a doggy.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
It's nothing really. Paimon just told her whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, she just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
Finally, a little butter!
Let's test your skills, shall we?
I'm trigger happy. I want to punch someone with actual skill.
You can oh, pay no attention to...
Think you can bully me?
Let's light it up! I'm going in! Decided by destiny!
Deflect!
Huh?
Flicker.
Huh? Take cover! Why do they never miss? Shadows of fate!
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attacks should pose no... Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably, sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, Supposing each of the 7 Archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electro visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
That is pretty interesting.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people?
I would say culture, dude. Keep heritage alive while improving upon
It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
The fucking thing from Mona is still in the background to the left.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well. Let's go.
I don't know what it was. I just thought saw something to the bottom. I don't think it was Mona's thing, actually.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, we've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now, at long last, Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bound. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
God damn it.
Wow! I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the semi-final. But today's final round will As for our other combatant... come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just...
Wait a moment. Something doesn't... Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler.
Yep, I know what's happening. He fucking nicked it!
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
In front of pirates, no less.
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
Oh, you almost gotta get...
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten... The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it.
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
Yeah, of course he's a no-shot. He's the one that took it.
On an island.
Come with me. I can sense the winds are...
He is the storm that is approaching.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
Scry the sky. By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the price in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see, shortly.
A process of elimination.
Delve into destiny. Huh? Think you can bully me?
Everybody stand back!
Get out of here! Take cover!
No escape! Can't run from death.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
God damn it, why is there a damn time limit?
The winds are
why is
guiding
the
us forward.
tunnel so high compared to it?
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me.
This is stupid.
There
Look
may be
at
an
it.
ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
They really should have lined up those rings better.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Here you are. You're open.
Shadows of fate!
I don't know you. Who the fuck are you? Bye.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Namely, speed, stealth, and style.
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your... It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters.
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent!
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the visions. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me. Drat. This should have gone differently. Really? Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took...
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Oof! Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet.
Yeah, he should have really thought of that.
It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Ooh! burn marking the poor son of a bitch.
Whoa, we don't need to go that far, do we?
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
I'm gonna kick his ass real quick.
Yeah. Defract.
Oh, the dumbass! He stood next to the cryo flower. He's now basically gonna become a popsicle permanently.
Let me scry.
I'll have my revenge eventually.
Nah, you won't. Why did he sound differently?
I'll have my revenge eventually.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willing...
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it.
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hand. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision.
Dude, you would have wanted that douchebag to get the vision? Pfft. Especially when it means to him. It's up there.
But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment.
Jeez, he just became your guinea pig.
I've tried many other methods in the past.
I have no idea,
Though
mate.
few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision. No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
That's when I'm sleeping, mates.
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision
That's
anyway?
when I'm downstairs with my grumpy dads. So that's not going to be a possibility.
The story begins with an old friend.
Oh, here we go. Flashback.
He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi.
Oh.
I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenchukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
Ouch.
Perhaps one day I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned.
It's an interesting one. A lot of lore, but gameplay can be a bit extensive, especially with how massive the world map is. You also have, for instance, from the same makers, you have Star Rail, which is more gameplay based, so less running around. But they're not bad games at all. I really like the story of it. I already have up to date with the story on mobile. I just play this occasionally just to have something to do, you know. And yeah, I don't dislike it, though. The mapping in this game works as the different continents, or countries basically, like one is China and now we're heading up to Japan. And I need to go from one country to the other one because one of my characters needed materials. Yeah, I finished it. Damn, it was a good game.
Do not let my feelings trouble you, but thank you.
That was the last stream, yeah. It's I put the finale on YouTube. Yeah. Buy one. Oh, the Jade. I had to finish it. My PlayStation Premium is running out, mates. I need to go for the Jade Chamber Rising. I had to damn finish it. With PlayStation Premium ending, and it being so fucking expensive now, twice as much as before, I'm not certain I'm gonna get premium yet. Maybe extra. No, 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 no. No, I have nothing to do with those kinds of games. I shit myself. I am a shit thing when it comes to such games. I'm just, oh boy. Yeah. I am horrible with jump scares and like horror-based games.
Let's keep looking.
God damn it. I'd shit myself in the corner of the room if I play games like that. Oh, Chinhead.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run.
Boy, she's not stuck with you two. You're stuck with her, and she'd be demolishing your face.
Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Oh, you're fucking dumbasses.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
She has no fucking problem shoving a greatsword up both of your asses if she needs to.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Well, look at those eyes. They're fucking gorgeous, though. If I can appreciate one thing from Hoyo, it's their character design, because damn, she looks gorgeous.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you.
Yeah, and you two definitely aren't intelligent. You're messing with a fucking designed character, mate. She has a vision on her neck.
It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
I won't...
No more excuses! Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites.
Because she's broke.
Then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh, you again.
The Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business.
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
Trust me, mate. They just saved your life and you don't even know it. She would have lopped your heads off.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
She honestly would have done that. She is brutal when angry.
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
Her name.
My name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is... well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
You hardly need to introduce yourself when you're talking in the third person, Paimon.
I've heard about you two before.
Oh, he's left.
Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
Yep.
You can't... This is Liyue Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws? No. Apparently not.
Really? So how exactly have you...
She may be brutal, but she's also adorable. She's like an adult toddler.
That would be my stomach growling.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you... Then of course you're still...
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't work on an empty stomach.
Can I now go back to it? Nope, I still have... This is so annoying at times. This is what I hate about Genshin's
Seems like
story.
it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an Adeptus, that would explain everything. Where does she fit in with the other Adepti, though? Paimon's super curious.
Adoption. What the? Huh, looks a bit different now.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Chingson, glaze lily, and
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go.
Thank you.
She's real...
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a...
So, how come you... If Paimon had enough more,
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious. But should I return to the mountains, Yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains.
Enough about me.
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition, and now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question. Were you interested in the...
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point... However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow! You really don't have to.
Yeah, we'll just flip the bill for your meals, you know? It's not like we don't do it enough with Zhongli and Venti around.
But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bets this...
I am not sure whether, or to what extent, this plan can be classified as awesome. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us.
Veto! That is not acceptable!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one...
Look, we want to win this Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plustrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's
Yay, the immortal Snake Boy. I have to train you up as well. I have pulled for both you and for Rena and managed to pull the two of you into a 10s times a 10, so 20 pulls, but still, I need to train you up, mate.
Bashu, what are you doing out here?
What are you doing at your own fucking hospital? You know, I don't mean hospital, you know what I mean.
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
God damn it, are you fucking Zhongli or something? You need some fucking money?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a lot.
Ah, the variety of Plustrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the 7 Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Oh boy. The snake is silent. I don't trust it. Contemplating how to steal their lives. Now go back to the competition. No, I still can't. Oh boy. What the fuck? Oh my god, that too! Ah! We have Boching. Oh boy. Two different story quests getting in the way of the main one, god damn it! This is why I don't like the story in this game sometimes. It clashes with each other. Can't I just set them on hold or something?
Wandering Bookhouse. Guess this is where we go to buy books in Liyue. Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Tevat Travel Guide? It's super duper interesting.
Auto reconfiguration is an essential.
I can just go for the offers, child.
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Tevat Travel Guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't selling.
But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting. Bummer.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Too much splash and not enough clarity.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingce village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still send him the odd out-of-print book or two every now and then.
Did somebody say out-of-print books?
Oh, here we have him. Look at this majestic son of a bitch.
Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection?
Who are you?
Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by.
Also a guy we got heard from before, you know. In one of the fighting stools suddenly got in the vision bearer. Yeah, I want to talk about this dude.
Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingce and pay a visit to Chang the Ninth? My pleasure, fellow book lover.
I'm more of a manga guy than books. I used to read a lot of books. That's when I had free time and a good pair of lungs. How time numbs to change. I don't know, what do you do? Okay, can I now... I mean, I know that I still have... Oh? I can go return, yes! I can return to the quest, yes! We get back to Shanghai and Qingwo. Ugh, Chinese names are the worst. So hard to pronounce with the pronouns. I do appreciate the sound of it. I just can't pronounce it for the life of me. I really am thinking of looking at some like Chinese-based anime or something like that. Just a little bit difficult to find something interesting, though. Even when I look like at stuff with translations, god damn it, I got no fucking idea what they're saying. Into one ear or left the other. Oh, did everyone leave already?
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang.
Oh.
It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention.
Oh. Ningguang and Beta will always have some issues. You know, just... They respect each other, but they also have a bit of, conflicting lifestyles, let's just say that much.
Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
Yeah, that's what it means. She's too tidy for her taste.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
They are basically best friends, but at the same time they can't get used to each other's lifestyles.
But
so
still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
Let's make her sound like a little toddler there.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified. And our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
You still got to kick his ass.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
Wasn't the Vision the medal? The fuck?
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word, but the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Who needs border patrol when you have a thunderstorm going around the nation?
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Nothing new. The same happens with Fontaine with the Hydro Dragon. Although that comes later, way later. I'm way too early to be saying that.
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest.
Let's get that to Veldora Tempest. That time I got reincarnated.
Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
No luck.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Nope, we need to go back to Inazuma for that.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful.
I mean, I say some spoily things, but these events are years old. We're at the 5th nation for now. This is not even a 3rd one yet.
One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Ha! We already fought a god. Get that bullshit out of here. The most arduous part of my journey was Artaki Ita's beetle contest, which was an event one. Oh wait, what the fuck? I will be traversing the land until time is ready. Time's ready! 5 seconds later. When the time's ready, I will summon you. 5 seconds later. Okay, it's time. Realistically, there's like events going in between, like the summer events and stuff like that.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct?
It's wrong. Why did you hear that?
Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
I've been waiting all 5 minutes for you.
Oh, is that right? Well, it's an honor to meet you. The fleet has nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
I knew it, you can teleport!
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no need to get all sappy now.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyan Stone Forest.
Okay, thanks for coming
It
all this
always
way to
is.
let us
It's
know.
permanently
Just
there.
following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
Can I teleport to the ship? I know later down. Yeah, there we go. Certainly saves the trip going up a mountain and then up and off with the glider in hand. Ah, here we have him. Who are you? You just talked to us! You literally just talked to us, mate. You just came to pick us up. What the fuck? Short-term memory, much?
Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already.
My apologies, Captain.
Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
I think that's her line, Paimon. You just stole her thunder, literally. And there we have him, the Ronin. How do you see? You have an eye patch. Do you actually have two eyes? Is it like the normal thing where pirates have an eye patch to, you know, help in dark areas? Or does she actually lose an eye? I think I've heard that somewhere, but... After braving the raging thunderstorm, finally comes the port. Finally, yeah. Fuck's sake, for me it's been a year. For me, I play this game as often as a new content comes about. Which is a year. God damn it. Seriously, by the time we finish Inazuma, we'll be having the word of the next, and we have the summer event again. Shane didn't get part of the cutscene for the thunderstorm. Ah, this fabulous son of a bitch!
Oh, hi there.
Yay. Toma!
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
How does he know we're coming? There's a thunderstorm around here. They couldn't have exactly put word ahead of things.
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts.
If he's anything like Izayo Yahara, I'd be worried about it, but nah, Toma's chill as hell.
If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Perilous storms is the understatement.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye!
I like how she just casually went
Now
through
then,
a thunderstorm.
first things
just to
first.
drop two
We need to go
people.
get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Well, Toma is going to be immensely helpful. I want those fruits! Lavender melon, boys. Are we gonna get the item description for them? Here we go. Holy lavender melon!
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here.
No, I've been here for 20 years.
Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting in accordance with the rules... My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
Clever biscuits.
I see. Okay. You're...
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
If my legs weren't made of paper mache, I would have been suffocating even more.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Yes, we did. We have heard of it before, which is, well, it's very short. And it was like 5-10 minutes ago, so long ago. Let's get this so we have a telephone wait. Only to see that guess who's already back in Inazuma. That surely worked quick. Damn, Beto, you got a fucking jet engine in that ship or something. We can literally just teleport right back over there, but not suggested because teleport waypoints aren't very good when you don't have the waypoint, when you don't have the statues.
The Outlander.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency? Both of you?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
Jeez, are we getting a driver's life and health insurance with that? Give me a minute. I need to do some stuff. I'm back.
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Quick, we need to get the Geo noses back and make a 2 million more with that.
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of...
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400...
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner...
That's not how you haggle! By all means...
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
How the fuck do we get from... What? He managed to haggle it down from 2 million to 600? And a dinner? That's gonna be one hell of an expensive dinner.
From 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
Did they learn how to bargain from fucking Zhongli or something? Jesus! Reminds me of someone else's strange relationship with Mora.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
Clever biscuits!
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
Give me 20 Primogens. I got the new achievements.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe. Huh. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
Uh-huh. And is that likely?
Nope.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Really? Wow! The Rito Fixer is better connected than we thought.
It's a fixer's job to have connections, Paimon. Understand your job descriptions.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price, you understand?
Not you too!
2 million Mora!
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
I mean, yeah, that's how a fixer works. Keeping all the taps and repaying the favors when he can. When we're on his tab, we need to help him.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind.
I've watched Durarara, mates. Fixers are the fucking devil if you know the wrong one.
Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
I think I saw the statue.
Why in the
over
world
there.
can't I use my permit?
Somewhere? Yeah, there it is. Oh, wait. Let's change the party a little bit. I think I'm gonna swap out good old Bennett. Bennett, you're out. But you wouldn't...
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Okay. The most fun thing to do whenever you enter a new nation. Resonates! Yay, Inazuma. Oh wait, no, this way. Yeah, remember the time I needed to go from Leeway? From here all the way to here? If I got Farina, I need to make that trip over to... Huh? Oh wait, here? Yeah. Over here around. Wait. This one is still Sumero. I think this one? It's somewhere around here. Yeah, this is Fontaine. I'm so glad I didn't go for that. Resonate with Electro. Unlimited power? Dude, we're not going for a goddamn...
Take this!
It is a fabulous ability, though. I have Hydro, Cryo, Electro, and Dendro. That's a fierce combination. It's gonna be even more fun when the Nation of Pyros comes about. Oh boy. But first, another summer event. AKA Klee has another event. It's always Klee in the summer events when the new tidbits of the new nation come about.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose. Good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku Decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku Decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence.
Existence!
No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on Rito, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
That's a material from Inazuma. It's from the fucking Dragon Ball.
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Isn't that a fun children's game?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens... We've tried communicating with the Commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
I don't. If I have to walk over there, I'll be rusting my feet off.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry.
Dofurina is absolutely fabulous. So far, my favorite Archon by far.
What do you think we should do?
Although she's technically never an Archon, but technicalities.
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him?
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district.
Got it! Where
On the case, you're not even a detective yet, Paimon. We need to go to Fontaine for that. To get your snazzy mustache or glasses or whatever it was that you were wearing at the time. She does look fabulous in a mustache.
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable. Not by a single Mora.
You know what's also non-negotiable? Windblade! Push him away into the water! Steal the bone marrow! Let's get out of here!
Hey! What's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
Like as if they're not in seriously hot water right now, you dumbass!
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
I need to improve my stamina, for fuck's sake. Why is running so expensive?
That was quick. You resolved it already?
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by. But he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade...
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
What a bummer!
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in.
Windblade! Steal his cargo! Make him rot!
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt. Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to. Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Liyue Harbor.
Liyue.
Wait, would this help? No, I don't know which one to pick. I'm just picking Glazed Lily.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it. You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough.
So you're making it difficult.
I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world.
Who are those people?
All right. I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Oh, boo. Like the kid.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right. So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru. Keijiro and his companions. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on.
So, they're not only extorting all the people in the commission, but even extorting the guy that's helping them to do it. What the fuck?
Evidence? You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Really? Well, then there's no time.
Kick his ass! My answer is violence and will remain that way. Anything else I can do? Nope. Wait, do I have to... What's my adventurer rank right now? Is it... Did I increase my rank during the questing? Can I meet the fluffy girl?
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Sorry for freedom. Which one should I choose? It's not like I'll get any customers.
This is like so silly. I was crouching was a normal
Ryoko,
state
how's
of
business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
It's not like I'll get any customers.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Was the wind?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look?
Let's steal his money. Money, money, money.
Papers.
Whoa, it's a ledger. Boring. Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here. Yeah.
Look at the face.
Let me take a look here.
It's innocence at play.
Aha! Yes! This is what we're looking for. A clue.
Great! Well, now we have our heart.
I'll...
Huh? You are...
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association. I'm sorry.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Let's put in a good word for the guy. He was a bit of a doge, but he was struggling too. He helps us out. Throw the dude a bone. I'm not gonna blow him into the water again. I was gonna do that though.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us.
Well, you see, the taxes,
You know, I love it when people get karma in the face.
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this,
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
I'm earning quite a bit of money these days.
Word has it that Samurai and the Commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure Commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
One moment, I think my dad just returned. Beep.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Yes.
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
Roundhouse kick in the dick!
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out.
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easy.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. You outlanders have no respect for the rules.
And you make outlandish rules that they are forced to follow, otherwise they are starved to death in an island they can't get out of. Realistically speaking, who's looking like a scumbag in that situation when you hear it like that?
Seize the merchants! We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling.
Of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan. The Shirasagi Himegimi.
The very complicated name fan.
I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Dude, do you have a leaf stuck in your head? I swear to God, I just saw a leaf and now he's getting one in his arm. God damn it, these things are razor blades. Look at how shiny they are. They can cut someone open in half. Do we have Byakuya Kuchiki over here with those things? He right through his leg.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. She's the one who found a way to turn things around.
I think I just got my butt on a leaf.
If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future. Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
He is not just a fixer, he's a legendary fixer. Working for quite the elegant lady.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. All right, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time? So, the Yashiro Commission. guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself.
Culture!
I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himigimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Yeah, I happen to know that the word Hime is princess, so yeah, like the title probably says, she's probably some kind of princess in the Kamisato, in the clan.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan.
With an infinite supply of boba tea in his jackets.
I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend. You're asking the right questions, and to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island, and I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Yay, Toma is a hard-working individual.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Change the tide of the time?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading. Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now. Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
Good luck with even getting there. The fucking border police will keep me in this place. I'm glad.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going.
But there is one problem.
Huh? What's up?
Outlanders aren't unable to leave Rito.
Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Wait, so did Toma forget that too?
Must be the next part of his test.
Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing!
We need to show that we're capable of getting to
As soon as we get off Rito, Paimon's going straight to Komori Tea House to settle the score!
Toma's paying.
Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.
We're gonna sneak past the border.
Stop there! Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kind of...
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get. Those are the rules.
As expected. Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commissioner? Guess it can't hurt to try. Even if Paimon has a few choice words to say about his subordinates.
Scumbags!
Who knows? Maybe he's our biggest fan.
That certainly is the case. To an extent. I just love traveling like this.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No
We're here to see...
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Huh. Did you get all that, mister?
Come on, don't piss off the guy with a spear in his hands.
My sincere apologies.
Okay, that worked. It is just such an elegant way of moving around. Mr. Pink from One Piece could learn from that.
I am
Senor
Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan. It's an honor to meet you both.
Hey there. Nah, I'm too nice for that.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we wanted to come and see you was because...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance. Let's not limit this to business only.
So what you're saying...
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the Overlord of the Vortex back under the sea, eh?
Exactly!
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their harbingers in a duel. Is that true?
Whoa, you heard about that too? Yep, it's true.
As I thought.
Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all.
Ultimately, they still got their way.
Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people. This makes me wonder whether you might be so kind as to render your assistance to the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
This is my forte, helping people. Until my lungs give out, which is approximately 5 minutes after starting a job.
Excellent. Well then, you must know the Genshin. A flower grows on the mountaintops of Liyue.
Yeah, certainly do.
Yep, we've picked a few of those before. So,
Yes, bring me 300 Genshin, would you? Freshly picked.
A, those flowers are rare as fuck. B, I need those figs. And B, you expect us to go to the Liyue and back through a thunderstorm? Just because you want some cheesing flowers.
did Paimon hear that wrong?
Too much Then how about this? We have a few...
That sounds...
709 letters to be precise.
This is why we have mobile phones at this era. Because 709 letters would be one hell of a post office job.
Hey, what gives? How come you don't have people to do that already?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous.
Ow.
Halt, you two!
Huh? What?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you.
She insists that you read it immediately.
A letter? Quick! Let Paimon see!
Dear traveler, how would... What did I... What the fuck? For this hasty means by which to tell something to you.
So this means she wants you to secretly meet her at night?
Jeez, do we need a balcony for this one?
But you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on? Huh? Have you been up to something behind Paimon's back? Let's ask her tonight and see what she has to say.
Oh no, we have to wait for time. Whatever will we do? Oh, just about right. Security sucks.
Ah, you finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato. This is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments, and at last we have the chance to meet.
Is it Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
Somebody's feeling romantical.
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is, well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
Discuss what?
Ahem. I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Oh, the face! Look at her face! Like, oh no. Does it make it 710 letters?
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, allow me to explain. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamachi of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. But my heart is with Kamaji. There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would be regrettable to let such an opportunity pass.
Oh, Paimon gets the whole picture now.
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That is my promise.
This is very reasonable. Compared to 300 rare flowers and 700 letters.
To be perfectly
just
honest,
one is better.
As long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to hold us up here.
But how is he playing it if we were have the fresh flowers all the way from Liyue?
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few days ago. They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the shogun.
An arrogant-sounding woman. Does she happen to have blonde hair, red with black attire, and a very, very snobby attitude? Because she'll be dead soon.
We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island. It just so happens that a shipment of goods is... Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border.
Border Patrol can suck my balls. Illegal immigration, let's go! No, that's already a plentiful problem in my country, fuck's sake. We're not even Japan and we're getting all the immigrants.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to
Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Watatsumi?
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort this shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter. And as for this qualified escort...
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive on time. I'm certain punishment will be duly dispensed.
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my...
Boy, Chisato can talk the talk. They don't stand a chance.
Couldn't have all escape routes for the poor suckers.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare now.
Yes, my lady. You heard her. There's no time to lose.
Stop. Let's go with her. Wait, there's a time limit? Oh no, I don't like it. Crap!
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it!
Another test subject. Free!
Such a pain. Lightning flash! Scratch that! Delve into destiny!
Have a little
Process of elimination.
Take this! Decided by destiny. Shadows of fate.
Monster sighted. Prepare to counterattack. Protect Lady Hiragi at all costs.
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato.
Scatter! The berry! Careless.
Can't have your drink. Scratch.
Why did you say monsters? They were bandits.
Bellowing thunder. Lightning flash.
Watch out! More monsters inbound. Lady Hiragi, stay close.
Let me scry.
Keep tricks.
Written in the stars.
Light blade.
Shadows of fate. Think you can bully me?
Flicker. Diffract.
Lightning flash.
One strike will suffice.
Diana special.
You win.
That was
Yay.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there. In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission. Consider it a token of my...
My lady.
So that's how it is. I had a feeling
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us. I'm sure of it. But
I'm not afraid to say that...
the one you love?
Ouch, you've been French some.
Shinojo, did you honestly think that...
What? No, I was just clarifying, that's all. I would...
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held accountable.
Yes, of course. As you wish, my lady.
Aw, the poor dude. You can hear the pure
If your
disappointment.
actions here are just...
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day without food, or something to that effect.
Huh. Paimon never suspected a guy like him could have a soft side.
You know, his own daughter and all that.
I wish you a safe journey. I'm sure we will meet again.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
All right.
Aw, I feel bad for the poor dude. Sorry, my man.
We're finally on our own way again.
I think I know what to call
Time we
this.
find Toma.
Becoming
Now,
a legal
where did you say
immigrant.
You would meet us again. Oh, right! Komori Tea House.
Let's quickly walk over there, and then I'm gonna end the stream. Dinner time. Please tell me there's electronics. Nope, it's for over there. Just the Lord of the Border Police, you won't be getting. Oh, god damn it. The flowers are attacking. You won't be getting me. I will elude the police whenever I can. Nobody can stop me. That looks cool, though. Gotta love the cherry blossoms. Detective agency. Oh boy. It's so fun to see all of it again. I'm just gonna get to the final teleport right. So, the shop is up further over there. I'll be ending it for today. Next time we'll be continuing the story at the Komori Tea House. Until then, let us.